When you first get sober, it feels like you have to be so structured. You have to be so rigid. You have to be so intentional. You feel like you always have to have your guard up when it comes to the thoughts that come to your head, the places that you go, the people that you hang out with, stores you go to, restaurants. You feel like you always have to be thinking ahead. And it can leave you feeling like, is it always going to be like this? Is it ever going to feel normal being sober? Am I going to ever actually be able to get to a place where I like being sober? Is sobriety ever going to just feel like a second nature? Well, yesterday I had an unfortunate circumstance happen, and it brought something out of me naturally that actually kind of surprised me. And it was actually a good thing that came from a very crappy situation. It was a situation at work that escalated very quickly and also got very heated. And when it had ended, I was shook. I was shaking. I was sweating. The anger and rage that had boiled up inside of me, it had been a long time since I had felt that way. And of course, that drunk brain started speaking because it always picks the most convenient times. And the thought came to me of, you know what would calm you down right now? A drink would. And it felt like such a foreign thought to me because I honestly haven't thought like that in a long time. But it was very quickly met with a voice of truth, an even louder thought that said, drinking's not going to fix anything. It's just going to make this circumstance worse. And over the course of the next few hours, I started to just naturally work those tools that I had learned early on in recovery. Those same tools I had to be so intentional with at first when the cravings would come and I was newly sober and felt like I was crawling out of my skin and didn't know if I could make it through. Those same tools came back to me in that instant. It was like it actually was a second nature. I didn't have to try. It was just there. And I'm so thankful for that because back when I had first quit drinking, I never thought that these actions could be a normal reaction for me when I was faced with a heated situation like that. And then I was like, whoa, who am I? I've actually learned some healthy coping skills because 2 years ago, a situation like that would have turned me on a downward spiral, completely out of control. But it took being in the fire, I guess you could say, or just being pushed for me to see that growth. So as much as the situation sucked, it did turn into a pretty cool corrective experience. And we really do recover.